Hey y'all, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to this reading. So basically, I'm going through some of the emails where people were just asking for readings, but they didn't actually book a reading. So I'm going to do these readings now and share them with you. I will keep them anonymous, and hopefully by the names that I pick for the anonymous, the people will understand that it was their question being answered. So this is the first one. We'll see how these videos go, and I will put the link for the form where you could submit questions, and then I'll use them and answer them in videos. Says, hi Mama TPG, I'm struggling with finding the silver lining or lesson I was meant to learn from my last relationship. I feel like this is what's blocking my healing. What was I meant to learn? Please help. Mountain Dew. All right, Mountain Dew. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Spirit, what is the lesson that Mountain Dew was meant to learn from their last relationship? What is blocking their healing? Okay, and we have sexuality. So I feel like there is something that's going to come out when we read the book on this. It has to do with how you feel, how you connect with your sexuality, how you are able to connect intimately. At the bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. So I do agree with you that this is probably this, like, needing to forgive. Like, there's something that you're meant to learn. It's almost like you can't fully forgive until you're able to see that you got something out of it, which you did. You got something. So let's go ahead and read the book for what this says. What does sexuality say? Oh, I opened right to it. So it says, sexuality blossoms in an atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship. The natural rhythms of sexuality are sadly misunderstood in our modern culture. All too often, we see that a person's natural sexuality is glamorized and exaggerated in order to lure an attractive partner. Sexuality has its own beautiful rhythm if you are prepared to listen to it. A natural caution and healthy boundary of reserve will guide you when the time is right to connect yourself in sexual union with the person you are attracted to. Sexuality blossoms in an atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship, and will wither in an atmosphere of misunderstood feelings and needs. In an existing relationship, you are required to listen to your natural rhythms once more instead of allowing your routine to dictate your life. Whether you are manifesting a partner or already with someone, you have drawn this card today because it's up to you to heed this call from your heart, body, and soul to give your sexuality the respect and attention it deserves. And I feel like so there was something to be learned about connecting intimately and trusting, and how that plays into a sexual relationship. And I'm assuming this is a sexual relationship. It just says my last relationship. So there's something there, and hopefully we'll be able to uncover it here. So let's get an enchanted map here. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Help us understand. And we have moonlight. So yeah, this is creating some kind of fear or some kind of shadow within that's making it difficult for you to get past this. And at the bottom of the deck, we have coming to life. So I feel like there's something, if we're really looking at what the question is what was the lesson meant to learn? And I feel like it's about being able to work through these shadow aspects within yourself. And that this whole sexual relationship, or, you know, the trust, intimacy, it may have really stirred up some lessons or things that you need to heal or resolve. And I feel like it did bring you out of your shell. If you look at this, it looks like she's coming out of a shell. So, and that is number 29, that's 11, breaks down to an 11. So I feel like this is all about forgiving yourself. So maybe there's something that you are ashamed of that you participated in, or maybe there's something where you are blaming yourself for the kind of sexual behaviors of your last relationship. All right, let's get a life purpose card and see if this helps narrow it down at all here. What else can you tell us about this lesson or healing this from this relationship? I'm going to do. And we have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So this is definitely something, you know, I just got this, I think it was on Instagram or something, where it said, I hate quoting things because, you know, I'm terrible at that, but it's like certain things or people come into your life as spiritual teachers, but you don't see them as such. And basically it's meant to, like, you know, crack your heart open so that you can actually come to life and truly feel. So that's what I'm getting here so far. All right, we have at the bottom of the deck, study. So I'm feeling teacher and study. I feel like there's definitely lessons that you were meant to learn from this relationship. So let's go ahead and get some tarot to see if we can get more details here. Spirit, what is the lesson here? Show us how this played out for Mountain Dew. And we have the Weaver of Boons. That is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I don't have any information on, you know, the signs or anything, so I'm not going to really call that out. But okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. What else? We have the Chariot, the fairy wind here. This is the Enchanted Forest Tarot. What was the challenge here? The Ten of Cups. What else do we have? What was the advice? What's the advice here? We have the Lovers. And the outcome was Strength. So yeah, I'm getting like this was all, I mean, these are all good cards. So it's almost like, you know, where did you learn to, you know, you may have learned to really nurture yourself and be resourceful, you know, focus on your abundance. And then with the Chariot, it's about really having faith, letting go, and allowing Spirit to carry you. Your challenge was the Ten of Cups. So this was like your ultimate fulfillment in sharing that. So that was where the challenge came in. But the advice was the Two of Cups. So really connecting, aligning with the person. And maybe it was more about aligning with yourself, coming into union with your own divine masculine and divine feminine within, And then we have strength as the outcome. So this was to build strength. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm almost feeling like, maybe I should move this down here. I'm almost feeling like there's, to have the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles, I'm feeling like there was something where you felt like you were really connected. You felt like, you know, this desire to really move forward. And I think you were caught off guard that this didn't work out. That, you know, there was maybe a third party energy that came into play. But I feel like Spirit wants you to realize that everything happened for a reason. And it's like looking back, like what are all the positives that you went through? And then the negatives, how did you, you know, was there trust? Was there connection sexually? Was there forgiveness for things? Like, I mean, that's what I'm getting here. So did you feel like you had come alive? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and clarify here. So why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting there is that you came into this relationship. It could have been at work, but I feel like it was almost like, I feel like there was a blockage here. I feel like either you had a blockage or they had a blockage. So there wasn't this availability, you know, it feels like almost someone is sitting on everything they have, and it's almost, I mean, I almost picture like if this is you and this is them, it's almost like, you know, first date, we're talking prenup, like, you know, what's mine is mine, and, you know, let's keep this separate. I don't know. It's very stingy looking here, right? And here is this person that's very giving and wanting to share their resources. So, I mean, that, I feel like it was a sign possibly from Spirit that this may not have been the right fit for you, but you didn't make a wrong decision, because if you couldn't see that as a red flag, that's red flags are to detour us from repeating a lesson. If you don't see the red flags, that means it's a lesson that you were meant to learn, right? Is being able to see when people they can outwardly show their blockages. And this could have been definitely about money, somebody cheap, or, you know, whatever. It's like that is an outward representation of some other type of stinginess within, like an emotional stinginess. So that's what I'm getting there. So why is this Chariot here? What does this represent? And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, I just feel like there was not this generosity of Spirit. There wasn't a balance. It felt there's somehow you started to feel like a charity case. Maybe they were taking care of you or footing the bill and were disgruntled about that. I don't know. With the Chariot and the 6 of Pentacles, I mean, that's really good energy. That's really good energy. So it's like this give and take. I'm also getting that maybe things just went too fast. Maybe things went too fast and it was like you were overgiving. That's what I'm getting here. There's definitely an overgiving element here. So why is this 10 of Cups in the challenge position for Mountain Dew? Why was that a challenge? Why was the 10 of Cups a challenge? And we have the 4 of Swords. So I just feel like there was someone that was not participating. I mean, even in this backdrop here, look, it's somebody giving. It's just like it's almost the same here, right? So I feel like there was just somebody that was not giving. There could have been some laziness in the relationship. Maybe this feels, maybe this is you. But it's definitely like if there was things moving too fastly, I feel like, you know, this person, either you or this person had not healed from a broken heart. So it made it very hard to give. That's what I'm getting here. Why is this Two of Cups here as the advice from Spirit? And we have Temperance. So that's definitely about, you know, that divine masculine, divine feminine coming into union within ourselves and then mirroring that in a relationship. So I feel like there was not the right chemistry that really brought the best of these things, the divinity out within you and each other. So I feel like there was something, you know, that needed to be healed. And I feel like that's where this moonlight comes in. There was something that needed to be healed. It might have appeared on the outside that everything should work and that everything looked good. But I feel like there was this lack of being able to really get the chemistry going here. You know, we have sexuality here. I feel like there may have been something, I'm getting judgment energy here. So this could have been kind of judging somebody for their sexual preferences or, you know, something like that. Why is Strength here as the outcome? And we have the King of Wands. Yeah. So it's like, was things happening too quickly? Was it all about sex? Was there consideration for the emotional giving? Was that reciprocated? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles again. So what I'm getting here too is at the bottom of the deck, we have this. I mean, this looks like, you know, the right potion or the right ingredients to really make something happen. And are you working together toward that? Right? All right, so I'm just going to clarify this because I want to get a little more detail. So why is this forgiveness? Yeah, right underneath we have the distorted masculine. So there was something, you know, the Queen of Pentacles can really bring out the distorted masculine in people when they're saying, you know, like as a bad thing, like it doesn't heal the distorted masculine if they feel that they're in competition, if they feel that someone is independent and can handle things whether they're there or not. And especially when they see that you are a very giving person and they are not. Okay, so why is this forgiveness an issue here? I think that that's going to be your key, is forgiving them for whatever it was that went on. And then also seeing, you know, how you may not have seen the red flags in the beginning, that this person was not necessarily open to a real emotional connection. It seems very much more like sexual, and that creates this level of control and dominance. And I feel like this just was not destined to flourish because of that. So how can Mountain Dew give forgiveness to themselves and to this ex of theirs? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. and we have the 5 of Wands. So I feel like what it is like Spirit is saying, you know, it takes time to heal. Know that there were lessons learned. I feel like, you know, you're not going to win them all. It's about kind of, this is telling me, you know, this is like sparring or getting ready or prepping and like training for the big battle or whatever it is. So I feel like this is almost like, you know, really recognizing that you learn more when you lose things than you do when you win. You know, it's like learning what doesn't work, learning what you don't want, learning things about yourself that maybe, you know, can create some, you know, sadness or harsh feelings, but just know that that is preparing you for, you know, when this divine partner, you know, comes in. So I feel like really telling you you're better off without this, but at the same point, what did you learn, you know? And so you have 7, 5, 5 that may be significant to you. Do we have any other 5s on the table? I don't think so. So I just feel like, well, yeah, because Temperance is 14, that creates a 5. So it's like finding that right combination. And, you know, understanding that sometimes, you know, aligning sexually can be very important to a relationship, but not about changing yourself to align with someone else. You know, really figuring out what you enjoy, how you feel comfortable being intimate, how you feel where you can create a healthy and trusting environment and connection. I feel like that's what's really going to be key for you. And then really looking at some of the shadow aspects in yourself that need to be healed, that you would draw in something like this. You know, there definitely was a spiritual lesson to be learned here. I hope that helps you. And if anyone else wants to send in, you know, your questions, just, you know, go through the form and then put in your questions, and then I'll add in there, do you want to be anonymous or not? And we'll see how this goes if we do some of these videos, see how that is received. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you, Mountain Dew, and remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.